everybody. Today I'm going to do a request. Sorry it's taken me so long to get back on here and get back to work. But I thought this request would be really fun and interesting to do. It's a school look, which I know a lot of schools don't like their students to wear a whole lot of makeup. That's why I have nothing on right now, and I'm looking terrible. See, I'm blotchy, I have red spots, I break out just like everybody else. But what I'm going to start out with is my Maybelline New York Mineral Power. It's a foundation in the light number 3. Sure if you've seen any of my other videos, I've read that I've used this color a lot. Anyway, I always start with the biggest part of my face, which is my forehead. I have a smooth forehead. Right now I'm just basically smearing it all over. And yeah. I had a comment a while back that you're supposed to brush down because you don't have streaks. But when I brush down, I get streaks. So I usually brush up. I have been told that if you brush the foundation up, it helps keep your skin from sagging prematurely. One sec. The puppy and baby decided to fight over some grapes. So, I was talking about putting on foundation and how I have had some comments that you're supposed to brush it down. Really, with a lot of mineral foundations, I found there's really not a wrong way to do it. Because most mineral foundations will tell you to buff it on. Bare minerals, and you fluff it on. And it's powder foundation. This is a liquid mineral foundation. And I can brush down, I can brush up, I can brush sideways. And it really doesn't streak like other ones. But I just put it on my foundation brush, just like that. And then just kind of blot it on across my face. And work it in. At one point, I remember, this was probably back in the early 90s, they would tell us to brush the foundation up, so out underneath the hairs on your face, and when you put the powder on it, brush down so that it sets. I have no idea if that's still a good idea, but back then that was what they always told us to do. Brush up with the foundation, down with the powder. But like I was saying before, a lot of mineral foundation buff it on it, just making small circular motions all over the face. And I really, when I'm in a hurry and I'm putting anything on, I don't do what I'm doing, I just do it. But if you're having a problem with your foundation streaking, you might want to try applying it in a different direction. If you're applying it in a downward motion, it's streaking, try going up. Still streaking, try going side to side. Still streaking, try doing a circular motion. I have a bad puppy down here, and she wants to she's not so there. Alright. And I usually put a little foundation on my neck. Because my neck is always lighter than my face. No matter what time of year it is, my neck is always lighter than my face. So I just put foundation down here also so that everything kind of matches and I don't get that ring right here, and so that when you're looking at me, my face isn't one color and my neck is another color, because it's just not, it doesn't look right, it doesn't look good. Alright, I'm done with the foundation. That took forever. Sorry about that. And moving on to the powder, which is the Maybelline Mineral Power Powder in Light. And I just use, this is kind of a faux kabuki brush. And I use it like you would use a kabuki brush, just circular motions, like it all in your face. I'm going to show you how to fake good skin today. Because I have horrible skin. I have to fake it all the time. Alright. I can tell already that this video is going to go over. Sorry about that, guys. I hate breaking them up into different things, but that happens all the time to me. Now I'm just taking some concealer, and this is where we start faking our good complexion. You want to dot it. If you have dark circles under your eyes, purple circles, just kind of dot it and sweep it in the corner of the eyes and under the eyes. If you have redness around your nose, just put it around the corner of your nose. And then any other little red spots you might have, as you can see, just kind of dab it on there. Okay. See, I kind of line it up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my finger and just kind of pat it across under the eye. You want to get it up as close as you can to the lash line so that it looks natural. And then kind of just smooth the color out as you go down. And if you have really veiny eyelids, you can also put some concealer if you ever cover that up. But if you're going to be wearing colors up there, it really won't matter. You can put your primer on there instead. I've heard several people tell me they just use their concealer as their eyeshadow primer, which I've tried it. It does work. But I still got a little bit of the creasing, which is what the primer is supposed to stop your eyeshadow from creasing. And I just have a red tint to the end of my nose, so I just put this in the corner of my nose and kind of tap it across my nose to get rid of that redness and kind of even out my skin tone before I get started with everything else. And then we just dab all the little dots we've made till you can't see it. And all of these little red spots are just disappearing. And I get breakouts due to stress and just working. And I get really into working on house and sweat. And if I don't wash my face immediately after finishing, I will get at least a bit somewhere. Alright, so I'm just getting a wet wipe out and wipe my finger off because I have concealer residue. Put that aside. Now we're going to grab that faux kabuki brush again